Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Labour. Why is the government proposing to allow employees to trade up to 1 week's holiday for cash?
Honourable Kate Wilkinson.
Mr Speaker, employees have been telling us they would like more choice. They are keen to exchange some of their holidays for extra cash. There are a number of protections in this policy. Cashing up the fourth week cannot be discussed when an employee begins their employment and cannot form part of the employment agreement. Only employees can initiate a request. If an employer pressures their staff into cashing up leave, they must return the relevant holidays to an employee's leave balance, and the employee gets to keep the extra cash. Mr Speaker, the government has been careful to ensure that the decision is freely arrived at by the worker, that the worker is not pressured to do it, and that there are adequate safeguards.
David Bennett.
Mr Speaker, supplementary question to the Minister of Labour. What reports has she seen regarding the government's proposal to allow employees to trade the fourth week?
Honourable Kate Wilkinson.
Mr Speaker, I've seen one report from 20th of July from the Honourable Phil Goff that, quote, "I don't have any huge objections to that as long as the decision is freely arrived at by the worker and the worker is not pressured to do it. If you've got that safeguard in, then if somebody chooses to do that, then I'm quite relaxed about it," unquote. Then, Mr Speaker, I've seen a report from Andrew Little on the 31st of July, the real boss, presumably announcing that Labour Party policy now is, quote, "there will be no tradability of the fourth week of annual leave," unquote. Then, Mr Speaker, the very next day, Mr Goff denied he ever supported trading the fourth week.
Order, I think. Order. The House has heard two reports, and I think that's sufficient at this stage. Point of order.
I know it's really unusual, but our side was really enjoying it. Could you let it go on?
Order. It's very unlike David Bennett, supplementary question.
Supplementary question to the Minister of Labour. What feedback has she received from the public on trading the fourth week?
The Honourable Kate Wilkinson.
Mr Speaker, workers I have spoken to are delighted about the new choices available to them. They want it sooner rather than later.
Order. I say to all members, I realise this gets all members a little bit too excited, but I want to be able to hear the answer, and I'm sure other members do too. The Honourable Kate Wilkinson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. But, however, Mr Speaker, they would like some clarity about whether the opposition actually supports this policy, because in July Mr Goff supported tradability, the August Mr Goff does not. Now he was trying to claim he never did. I can only ask, what will he be doing in September?
The Minister has no responsibility for what Mr Goff may think on this matter. The Honourable Trevor Mallard.
Supplementary. Is she aware that the annual labour cost index released today confirmed New Zealand average weekly wages have grown 1.6% over the last year, while Australia's wages have grown 3.1%? And if so, how is introducing yet another tool to drive down wages and conditions going to help close the ever-widening wage gap with Australia?
Honourable Kate Wilkinson.
Mr Speaker, this is only one small tool in the toolkit that encourages flexibility in the workplace to provide economic opportunities and job opportunities for New Zealanders.
Question number 8, the Honourable Trevor Mallard.
My question is